Talking about the 2003 season, leading up to the 2003 World Cup, you played a VB series in Australia featuring South Africa and Australia. You averaged around 37 and you did not have a good World Cup campaign in 2003 and you were dropped after that. And just judging a player based on one particular series' performance was not fair by any means at that point of time. What was the communication that was thrown towards you by the selection committee, and what was going through your mind at that point of time?
I think it was a fair assessment of everything. I think that was my second World Cup. Looking back at that World Cup, I think I had high expectations. I had put a lot of pressure on myself to do things differently, and I was not in a great form, and then everything just rolled out not the way I wanted it. Scored only 17 or 20 runs in 7 innings, but still we got to the semi-finals of the World Cup. And I've learned a lot from that period of leading up to the World Cup and that World Cup. Me personally, my mindset and the approach. And soon after that World Cup, I think Aravinda was appointed as into the selection committee with few others. So they had a very honest conversation with me and said, like, why don't you have a break and refocus? So I was out of the team for about good 2 months, and gave me some time to think, sit down and say that, okay, what did I do right and wrong leading up to that World Cup, my thinking process and all that. And then played a domestic tournament, scored runs again. There was a warm-up game, I remember it was against New Zealand. I scored runs, and then back in the test team. I didn't come back into the one-day team straight away, but it was in the test team, scored runs again, and then came back, and then never looked back after that. And that learnings from that World Cup actually helped me for the next 2 World Cups, because I was the highest run scorer in Caribbean, next to Haydos, and then 2011 World Cup, which I was again in the top 5 run scorers. So I think it's all about learning. It's all about, as being a youngster, understanding what needs to be done. I mean, you have your skill set, but skills alone is not going to help you. It's a mindset, it's your game plan, how you execute game plan. So it's all about learning. It's not going to just happen like that. So it's about you understanding what needs to be done. I've learned a lot, and selectors had a very good honest conversation with me, and I felt that was the right thing at that time.